I do have my own answer, but I must reinforce Curly's answer. Tube effects worms are fucking amazing. The very first time in 2011, Ghost and I got way upstream in Blackwattle Bay Drain in Sydney into this old part under the tracks behind Central Station where the drain is blocked off because when the airport line was built, new underpasses and flyovers were built. So the drain was cut off and diverted, but there's a stub of the drain that dead ends behind the train station, a brick arch, and there's a sewer pipe that I think must be connected to one or two toilets somewhere behind the station where some train driver or some train maintenance worker goes and takes a shit at the end of their shift. They flush it, it goes into the drain, and the poo and toilet paper just sits there. And the worms come and they eat the shit and they eat the organic matter, they eat the corn. So Ghost and I crawled up there, and this is a crawling height pipe, right? We were just going because we wanted to find the end of the drain. So we crawl up this pipe in 2011, we come around a corner, and there's, not only is there human shit that's been sitting there for about 2 weeks, just on the ground, no water, there's no water flow in this part of the pipe. There's only sewage. All of the mud on the ground is composted human waste that's turned into fertile soil.
I'm ending this answer. Falling here or something? Mini tent. Now, hopefully by the time we go back, they'll be all there.
Yeah, water. Straight through. Dimensions, no stops.
So your phone's about to fall out. Your pocket. Your phone, it looks like it's going to fall out.
I was trying to light up the drain like you wanted me to.
Oh, I get you.
All that light coming off his bicycle.
Pale blue light. Yeah, it makes the drain look good.
We don't want to pay. There's no beer that induces car, right?
Both cars are stacked up. I would have brought some cans. I've only got stubbies in my esky. What about you, Green? What do you got in yours? Well, they were leftovers at the beach house.
Oh, yeah, right. Well, I've only got 4 pack of cans versus some.
You guys can have those Coopers if you want. A good shot. It's a good composition.
The most astounding thing the critter that I found exploring a drain was a kookaburra in Queen's Drain near Ashfield in Sydney. Sitting in the drain looking like it had been there in complete darkness for a week, like it had forgotten what light was, staring at us with its beak just clacking open and shut. But a fellow named Aidan threw a t-shirt over its head and carried it out, and as we brought it out into the light, it looked around, looked at the nearest gum tree, flew straight into the branches and started laughing along with a group of other kookaburras.
That's awesome. Is there photos or video of that around?
If you look in the photos for Queen's Drain on Expo Base, you will find the kookaburra photo.
I'll get my secretary onto it. Do you tell family and non-exploring friends about your hobby?
Yeah, we were all with my brother today.
Cool.
Yeah, rather talk to my brother about drains, literally, and Evie about drains 7 hours ago.
It'd be hard for you not to tell people, wouldn't it?
No, it's really hard not to. Yeah.
Yes, my brother's nominally a member of Sydney Cave Clan, although he hasn't been around in a while, but he's actually working here in Melbourne at the moment, so I'm going to go visit him and do a drain on Monday. We both tell my parents all about drains. Both of them are old hippies who love it. My dad used to live in a squat in Lavender Bay, right above the Lavender Bay rail tunnel. And at another point in his life, he used to live near Johnson's Creek, like the loaf drain. So I mentioned to him when I was at university, I was like, oh, there's a drain just down the road where I go and sit in my break between classes and do my homework. He's like, oh, Johnson's Creek. Yeah, that goes down to Booth Street. Oh, I used to live there. I tell my parents everything. My parents came down Curly Etdock's drain some years ago and brought me a Christmas present of like a kettle and a blanket and some tea and various other drain supplies. Yeah, they fully approve of it. They're like, their basic attitude is, as long as we don't have to pay to bail you out of prison, go ahead and do what you want. So I'm very, very fortunate in that respect.
Do you have a tip that would help someone new to urbex?
Go on Google Earth, turn on like 3D elevation and look at where all the valleys are, and like you can find most of the drains by yourself. It's not that hard. You can see where gullies in the land are and where there are drain infalls and outfalls. You can see grills. Google Street View lets you see manholes and stuff. Go out and find drains. Go get a manhole lifter and have a look. You should go in the drain. Go and find a drain and go into it. Not when it rains, though.
So many people are saying during these drain talks is like, don't go online and just get a list of locations. The finding them's the fun part. Is as much fun.
Relax, just enjoy yourself.
Yeah, that's the best advice.
I've got another tip really quickly. If there's an eel, you should tickle the eel. They love it. Yeah, tickle the eel. They're your friends. Tickle it. Tickle it. Tickle the eel.
Tickle the eel. I feel like that could be on a sticker or something. What are your principles around location sharing?
Look after your mates. Let them know where things are and it's fine. I feel really sad when people suffer. So there was circumstances recently where people have been hurt by people sharing too much, but yeah, like it should be open. Like the whole point of a community is to share what you know.
Good answer. Can you remember the question?
Can I remember the question? Do I have any advice for people who are new to exploring?
Is that it? Yeah.
Was that the question? Did I get it right? What are my tips? Sorry, not advice. Did I get it right, Duggo? Did I get it right? Yay! My advice to anyone who's new to exploring.
No, we've done this. What are your principles around location sharing?
The only locations that I would keep close to my chest are places, the beautiful old brick and sandstone drains that have quite a lot of historical significance.
Have they been through? Yes.
Have they been? I don't reckon. We would have heard it, yeah. No, I reckon, yeah, we would have heard it. I don't reckon.
Someone young, the youngest out of us all, climb up and go listen if they're coming through the side tunnel, I say.
Where is it?
Well, the tunnel we came in, up there. Like, you climb up there and there'll be like 40 people all squashed in there quietly.
Yell out to them.
Oh! Yell out to them like you're a human being.
No. Get out.
Okay, we've got a report that apparently there's a cock and balls down here. Did you see, excuse me sir, did you see a cock and balls around here somewhere?
Yeah, down there.
Down that way, thank you. Oh my god, Cave Clan lava. Cock. Cave Clan lava. That's a fucking fine cock and balls. That's, you can just taste, you can just, those pubic hairs, you can imagine them caught on the tip of your tongue, can't you? That's quite a cock and balls.
It's interesting proportions.
Yeah, they've gone to a bit of effort. Don't you think, guys?
Anatomically unique, I appreciate that.
Yeah. So we've come ahead of the official expo just to make sure everything's all right.
The first 5 drains in Sydney that were commissioned by the newly incorporated Sydney City Council in the 1800s, for example. And they're among my favourite drains. They are quite challenging. A lot of them are quite small, so they're just not beginner drains to start with. They're manhole-only access. Or, yeah, if you want to see drains on your own, just go befriend a grapher. All of the drains that are new explorer-friendly are ones that the graffiti community knows about. The Sydenham system in Sydney, Hercules Pillars, Zeus, Swoo, for example. All of them are drains that you can basically just walk into. So yeah, really in terms of location sharing policy, we kind of try to make a distinction between the drains that everyone knows about that you should just walk into with basically no preparation but a torch and some good shoes and you'll be fine.
And check the radar.
Yeah, oh, and check the rain radar. Before you go in, if possible, climb up a manhole or a grill and check the rain radar while you're in the drain. Always have an emergency escape plan. Like, know if you were in that drain at any point, if it started raining, you should know in your head. At the very least, you should know what direction you'd start running to get to the closest exit, even if that's just back the way you came. Like, have that in your head.
This is going to become a three-parter. Great answer. Have you finished? I do need to apologise to Rusco and Rusco Jr. because you're waiting for a lift. Who do you think would make a good Drain Talk guest?
What do you reckon? Ravers? Ravers and squatters and trans people?
Oh, yeah, general, yeah. Yeah, I'll find some.
Oh, fuck, have you
Don't
done...
say Predator.
Well, no, unfortunately, Predator can't do a Drain Talk anymore.
Evie.
Evie.
Evie, if I ever meet you again, we're going to do a Drain Talk.
Okay, sure thing. I love drain.
Is there anything else you'd like to add before we finish up? Ratter, I'm putting a 1 minute limit on you.
You should go in your local stormwater drain. You should go out with your friends. You should load up Google Earth. You should download the desktop version of Google Earth.
I'm sure you've already said this.
You should find your local drains. You should look for water courses that vanish.
Curly, do you have any...
You go in the drain. You should go in the stormwater drain.
Curly, do you have...
You are so tall. Yeah, you're so tall, and people should know just how incredible you are.
Okay. You know, I can't answer that. Great answers, guys. I'm going to have fun editing these.
Sorry about that. Sorry, it took so long.
Thanks. Curly, I didn't even know you were going to be here tonight, neither Ratter. I think we might have had Pete in the past, maybe. Did we or
I
not?
think so, yeah. I've shit talked to you online before.
Yeah,
That's fine.
You bitch slapped me online.
You seem to have cleaned up your act in the last 10
No,
years, whatever.
I haven't changed. Yes, I'd never really even thought of you guys as being a chance, mainly because of geographically, but it was awesome.
For the chance to talk.
And thanks, although you got a few words in, but...
Yeah.
97.
Oh, fuck.
That's Peter Hoddle.
Yeah, this is the day that we, I reckon this is the first time we did it.
Yeah, obviously still a kid that uses a crayon.
Yeah.
Doug is a dog. Pay clean suck, 50 for the 50.
That would have been because the 70k guys came through here.
But then, they must have come straight after us, right?
Yeah, it's weird, they got white paint. Yeah, next day.
Why, mate, where's that? Oh, yeah, if it's true.
Yeah,
That's fucking the other reckon it's true.
that I'm a dog. No, I am.
Yeah,
If you want another 2.5 hours,
bring it,
rambling, mate.
Sorry, Rusco and Rusco Jr., Rusco Jr., they've been waiting for a lift. Sorry about that. You can blame Curly and Ratter. All right, thanks heaps for that.
Come to Sydney. Come do Black Bottle Bay Drain. I'll give you
Thank
a
you.
fucking 4.5
See ya.
hour drain talk. You should come to Sydney. You should get a manhole lifter. And what you should do is you should go to
I'm running away. He won't stop talking.
stormwater. You should lift it, mate.
Stop talking. Stop it. How do I shut this off?
You recording music?
Yeah. I need Pete for this one.
You just have basically not boring with whatever that round.
Well, normally people don't talk shit for 30 minutes, so I can just put it in a normal drain vid walk. But go on the steps, David. Show people the nice steps. Ooh, they're nice steps. Ooh.
Oh, this is we're underground.
When I hold the camera up, it turns off, and now this is what it's come on to. Cunt passes.
I mean, look at that.
Do you want a minute? Dave? What is the hand and the parcel coming out of the... Oh, it's more obvious from this side.
Yeah.
What the fuck does it all mean? Life equals 4G. Oh, cheese is a question. That's fucking Emor. Oh yeah, Emor. I reckon just as we get to the entrance, we'll hear someone in the tunnel, oi! Like back at the middle here. Dave, more steps. Show people the steps. Oh wow, you can go higher, but you can't go higher. Fuck, look how tall you are now. Wow, what's up there? Top, can you move forward? Is that you, Dave?
Here's something downstream. It's not about music. You've got music or something.
Webs. Suck my balls. We're going to the beach.
We're going to the beach. Yeah, we're going to the beach. Yeah, we're going to the beach.
Caveman loves this one.
Caveman loves stormwater. I like these mushrooms. Where's that sticker? Okay. Yep.
Jeff, this section.
You don't tell him. You let him slip. That's probably, do you reckon that's someone who pays rent?
It's some walk disco party.
Aerobics?
No, it's a walk disco party parked up at the front of this area, right in front of the water. Not waiting, it's just some walk doing like. Gotta go out and fucking spit him out.
Yeah.
You're not filming.
Yeah, I'm filming. Oi! That looks sick. Looks sick. Oi! Still filming. Still filming. Thank you, mate. Cheers. There you go. Too young.
Not weird at all.
I got paint on my face.
Yeah.
Jackson. Ooh, I am the real.